Hello, my dear people. Welcome to my channel. I welcome you with love and light. Actually, I have been I have been getting some mails to share my views on tarot readings, and people just want to learn what is tarot all about and if I can share meanings with them and stuff like that. So, I'm here to just share a bit of knowledge that I have. Tarot is a very, very, very vast thing. It is so deep. You just have to dive in as much as possible, like swimming. Only then you will get to know what it is. It's a beautiful subject, and frankly speaking, it's my love. Tarot I'm blessed with this. I have been practicing this from 25 years. Still, I feel I'm still a naive. I still want to learn more and more. And it has been a very nice journey with tarot along. I only wish I knew it sooner, and more I know. I want to know more about it every day. So, I want to start this with love and grace and with the blessings of universe and you all. And please do subscribe, share and comment on my channel, and that will keep me motivated. So each day I'll be taking you with a new card. Okay, I'll be uploading the videos. I hope you get some insight out of it. So let's talk about tarot. What it is, it's like it has been from many, many years. Before, it was used only as a way of playing cards, but then later on it just actually the royals used to use and other people started using. Well, it's a long thing if you go to history of tarot. Now it's like everybody's practicing as a part of divination, and there are some people like me and many others who just love the art of it and to get deep into it, and they also do some divination and stuff like that. There are many types of cards available. The most wanted card and evergreen cards is the Rider-Waite. So at the moment I'm holding the giant Rider-Waite, just so that it's easier for me to show you the picture how it is, because it's bigger in size. So I hold about 400 to 500 tarot decks. But again, it depends on you how many decks you want to use. You can use each deck for each reading or each of your clients, it depends. And so let's start this, okay? I start getting faster now. Okay, so now tarot is like, there are altogether 78 cards. So 22 cards are called minor arcana, and the remaining of the cards are all 22 cards are major arcana, and the remaining are all the minor ones. So when it comes to major arcana, it means the major lessons of life. We learn the major lessons of life with major arcana. They teach us that. They have those qualities in that. And when it comes to minor arcana, minor as it is the subject, minor which means small, arcana which means lessons, so smaller subjects, smaller lessons. Now, these cards are lovely. They are full of images, they are full of colors, they're full of symbolisms. It just seems like it's just a card, just a piece of paper, but the depth each card has got, only one has to dive deep into it to know. So let's start. Here, this is a Fool. This is a 0 card, as you can see. I hope you can see the 0 here. So there is 0. So this is a Fool card, the Fool. The journey starts from the Fool. So this is the Fool card. It is also called number 1 sometimes, but here it is Fool. The 0. So this is a person who is actually not a foolish, but he's also called a jester, who's actually a very innocent person who loves freedom, who's very adventurous. He loves to travel. He's so careless. At the same time, he knows that God's grace is always upon him to protect him wherever he goes. And he's kind of gullible, but he's, I wouldn't say gullible, but he's got that naivety in him, that innocence. He doesn't commit. It's like every phase is like a new beginning for him. It's basically a new beginning because it is the zero. It is the beginning of any journey, any new beginnings. Okay. And actually, he's also a person who is like, when it comes to commitment, he is not someone who would be very easily getting into commitments, because he's a very kind of, very jovial person. He's a very, he's not a very serious guy whom you can commit to. But at the same time, a person who is a person who is actually a partner also can have these traits of a fool who takes life very lightly. Now it depends, okay? So now this fool actually, when we take into a negative sense, he becomes quite careless about things, and he's kind of stupid sometimes, and he also gets he doesn't have any concentration. He gets distracted very easily. He doesn't have one path to go. You can see these symbols over here. You have this mountains, which means life's ups and downs. Life is not the same. And we have these here, we have this Kahil kind of a thing, and he can just fall off from the cliff anytime, but he is not bothered. There's a dog who's telling him something. Maybe the dog wants him to be careful, but maybe he's telling him something, but this fool is not at all listening to him or not paying any damn attention. Now here is this yellow, very bright yellow, which hints us about abundance, about that joy, about that bliss, and that warmth, that yellow sunshine. There is a bag that can be seen here. He doesn't carry too much in the bag because he has to travel. This is a 0 card, and he loves to travel. He's got very much knowledge inside, actually, He's a kind of person who carries, some say he carries some experiences in his bag here, which are going to help him throughout his journey. And also, this little bag, he doesn't have too much to carry because it gets heavy. He has to travel. Look at his clothes that he's wearing now. These clothes are a little funny looking. I think there are probably some zodiac signs or some flowers are there. Kind of, they are like so good. They're like, it seems as if it's a very, very funky kind of clothing and very carelessly worn without a single thought. When we are going out, we are like so careful about wearing what we are wearing. Are we presentable? But fool is someone who's not bothered about how he looks, because he knows that God is with him. The universe is there to support him. So he's just being by himself. And the wand here, which is a hint of desire. And this red feather that you can see here, which is just above his head, is also some desire that he wants to just go with the flow of life. The fool teaches about faith. A kind of faith, that we have to have in the universe, that everything is going to be fine. Let's not take any kind of tension, any kind of worries or anxieties, and just flow with the universe. This is the lesson that fool teaches us, to have that faith in us, that universe is there to take care of us. And every card, like, it also has a negative side of it, which also means that he could be a little reckless and a little careless about his dealings. And like I said, he's actually a very fun-loving guy. But when it comes to his negative traits, he doesn't have so much fun. He gets a little boring, and probably he gets a little kind of a different person. It basically starts from a 0 point, kind of full of bliss. Anything that is beginning or something that has to restart, this is the very first step of a journey. He doesn't mind taking a leap of faith, what you call. A very, very highly free-spirited guy he is. Doesn't think at all, and he seems to be quite an optimistic person. He's not someone who is negative-minded, you know. And he is so open to embracing anything that is new to him. He doesn't withhold himself from it. So that is the beauty of the Fool. And this white flower that he's carrying here, which is a mark of peace. It is a beautiful card to have. And it can also be some kind of madness, some kind of negligence, some kind of excessive, anything in excessive extremity, or too much of uncaring and unawareness when it comes to his traits when they go in a negative direction. There is a lot to say when I want to say about him, because tarot is always a beginning. You might find a lot of tarot readers who would say, I know tarot, I know everything about tarot, I can really give you 100% answers. No, don't trust them. There is no ending to this. In this single card, one can talk to days and months. There is so much of depth in it. One just has to dive in it. And only a few people have gone deep into it. Those who teach us through books, through courses, through talks, through other knowledge informations that we can gather from some people who really love this art. What I said is I just shared a bit of my knowledge with you. There is still a lot to say. There is still a lot of symbolism when it goes to this card. There are some correspondences. There are a lot of things which I'll be teaching you as we go on with this. I'll be sharing with you a lot of tips and traits. If you would like to, you can just get in touch with me on my mail, or you can also put your comments on the comment box. I also have a Hindi channel which is the same, the Blessings of the Universe, Tarot Astrology, Tarot Astro, Blessings of the Universe, Tarot Astro Hindi. So I have also posted a few things there, a few of my videos. You can subscribe and go through that if you feel a little difficult in English. But I am most certainly a little more fluent with English. So I can give you more of my information very freely in English. That doesn't mean Hindi I cannot. But you can just go through that also if at all you want. Any doubts, you can get in touch with me. And anything you want me to talk about, let me know. And I'm very happy to share this with you. I hope you get some insight with this, and God bless you always. And I love you all. Thank you so much for being with me.